Alright, we are here for another M19 draft. In this pack, we got some stuff. Got some things, we got some cards. One with the machine, not going to take. I've never seen this card played or taken in any M19 draft, so I don't know. 4-mana draw, like a conditional draw spell, just does not seem great. Although if you have a lot of manaliths, I could see this getting there. Because then it becomes 4-mana draw 3 at the worst. But if you have something like Gearsmith Guardian, maybe it could get there. Hopefully it comes around though. I don't think I'm going to first pick it. The uncommons, I don't like taking Digraph Ghoul early. I did have a deck that was pretty sick with Digraph Ghoul in it, but I think that's kind of a rarity. There's Gift of Paradise, which I like a lot, and probably I'm going to take over Pegasus Courser and other stuff, but I have a weakness for this card, I think. Ooh, okay. There's some actually good cards here. So in green, not much. I don't think Rock's Oracle is worth taking super early. Graveyard Marshal. So it's double black and it makes a Zambi. That's pretty good. I mean, that just gives you some late game staying power. If we had taken Digraph Ghoul, it's a pretty sick curve out. Psychic Symbiont is just an extremely valuable card. 6 mana, it's already +2 card advantage, and then you get a creature as well. Skilled Animator is excellent. I love this card. Probably more than I should. Divination is great, and then some nonsense. So Gift of Paradise tends us to want to play like big mana plays like Symbiont, or probably Divination would be a safer take. I think Skilled Animator has the highest ceiling of all these cards, and then the rest is kind of just filler. I think I'm gonna take Symbiont though. I like this card a lot. And if we are trying to ramp with something like Gift of Paradise, I mean, Symbiont's something that we would want to be casting. So we can take one with the machine now, if we really want to try out this Manalith one with the machine strategy, which I could be down for. Just draft like a really sick 3-color deck. Because I really don't think Gear Per Guide is amazing. It's just a 3-mana 3/2 that doesn't do a whole lot, and the rest of this pack's pretty bad. I mean, red and white are both pretty great, and these cards are excellent. Same with Dragon Egg, but we're gonna try the one with the machine deck. I'm hoping we can wheel the other one. Let's see if this card is good. So there's an Apparatus. There's Switcheroo, but the decks like this don't often have creatures to switcheroo with. I think I made a mistake in the I forgot which draft that was, where I had Switcheroo with like 3 creatures. So Apparatus, I mean, it makes this a 4-mana draw 1. I don't know if I love that. Probably just take Vengeance as the card here. It's the best card in any colors, and if we're trying to take Manaliths actively, take Vengeance is a great card to pick up and keep us alive. These packs have been real medium, except some good white and red coming around, which is kind of unfortunate. I was really wishing that people would be taking white and red, that way we can do our thing. I think Salvage of Secrets, Get Back, Take Vengeance, or one with the machine. It's probably the best card here for us. Ooh, Essence Scatter? Okay, hang on. It's got to be Essence Scatter over Electrickery, but that's a lot of late red cards. And a late Neonate as well. Interesting. I think this is also a late Essence Scatter, and we already have some good blue cards, so I'm going to take this as a sign, but keep these in mind as well. No! Red-white is so open right now. I think it's too late for us to switch, right? I mean, we could just pick up like a Plummet or something. But yeah, Goblin Motivator, Heroic Reinforcements, Make a Stand, all going this late is pretty sad. I guess we could take Centaur Courser. I like Plummet though. In decks like this, it's a really high value sideboard card. Okay, alright. Now we're talking. There's Reassembling Skeleton. Or just I think I like even Windmage over Snapping Drake. Because it just cost 1 less. Is it worth trying to make Skeleton work in a deck like this? So right now we're basically blue-green Like, is a card like this worth splashing? I could see it. We do want blue though. You know what? I'm gonna choose the more reliable mana, I think. We don't necessarily even know we're gonna be black. Like, splashing a card like Psychic Symbiont is much easier than splashing something like a Reassembling Skeleton, because you want to be casting the skeleton on turn 2. I think I'm just gonna take Highland Lake. We saw red be open pretty late, and maybe we get some like shocks or something that we can splash. There's another Plummet. There's also Meandering River that helps us cast Take Vengeance. I'm gonna take that. And Dragon Egg. Okay, it's a good defender. Okay, now I think I take the Apparatus. And we didn't see any Manoliths yet, which is concerning. Highland Game. Could this be the deck for Highland Game? I probably should have passed that Motivator. We want someone else to be in aggro. Okay, man, so many bad rares. So we can take... I don't think Exclusion Mage is great in a deck that's not planning to win the early game. We can take Poison Tip Archer, but honestly, probably Essence Scatter is just better. There's also Elvish Rejuvenator, but I think a lot of ways that decks like this die is just your opponent resolves an early threat and you can't deal with it. So if you have a lot of Essence Scatters, we can survive until we can go off with one with machines. I did notice actually, did I not wield the other one? Who took that card? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to be taking Essence Scatter though here. Ooh, wow. I saw Mythic and got excited, but then realized it wasn't even that good. There's the Manolith we've been dreaming of, but there's also Lich's Caress. And like, Manolith should come around. The problem is, how do we even cast a Lich's Caress? That's a good problem to ask, or a good question. I mean, we're probably not... We could be Sultai? Blue, black, green? Yeah, I think Lich's Caress is better than Manolith. The gain 3 life is really relevant. Okay. There's a Boneyard, an Encyclopedia. Kind of a combo with one with the machine, but not not the best. There's also Luminous Bonds in white. If we want to be like Take Vengeance and Luminous Bonds. Rabid Bite in green, but we're not gonna have creatures in play. I think I want to take Luminous Bonds. Yeah, let's do it. And then following it up with Wall of Mist. The blue Terminate. So many bad rares in this set. Yeah, I'll take a blue Terminate. Maybe we can wheel Naturalize for the sideboard, but this card's good. Okay, there's another Luminous Bonds. This one's actually pretty late, so I'm pretty happy to pick that one up. Okay, there's a second Gift of Paradise, and I'm not playing any of these other cards, so let's take it. There's a late Pegasus Courser, but we have 5 creatures. What are they? Aven Windmage, Wall of Mist, Salvage, or Symbiont. We're like never attacking with this card, but it's very good. I guess we could end up like a weird... No, we're gonna take Sea Serpent. We're playing fatties over here. Yeah, not that much here. So there's Centaur Courser if we want 3 mana 3/3s. There's another Salvager of Secrets. We can really go big on one with the machine. I like this card a lot less because some of our removal spells are enchantments that don't come back. But I think Salvager is better than these cards, so I will take it. Novice Knight can block. And Scholar of Stars. We only have 1 artifact? Who's taking our Manoliths and such? Alright, Novice Knight, get there on defense. Okay, white is super open. I'm gonna take Gallant Cavalry over Anticipate. Ooh. Wow, that's a late Neonate as well. But I feel like we're going to need the Submerged Boneyard to even cast our current mana, or our current spells. Macabre Waltz, okay. This card is good. Okay. Alright. I really regret not taking that Cavalry now. Cleansing Nova. Or Pegasus Courser is the card I regret not taking. So we can take Cleansing Nova. There's also a third Gift of Paradise. So we can board wipe like 3 times. I think this is kind of the card we were looking for. Still, One with the Machine does nothing. We need some divinations or things like that to recoup, but this is the effect we're looking for. So I've started looking at cutting green because our even just blue-white, but maybe like just slight Esper Splash is looking pretty decent already. And then there's this pack, which is something like Druid of the Cowl or Thornhide Wolves. We passed the other reassembling skeleton, yeah? Okay. I don't think Knightly Valor is great in this deck. We don't have too many targets for it, and it really turns on our opponent's removal, which I would like not to do. We could recollect a Cleansing Nova if we want to just keep board wiping. There's Wall of Mist. I don't think I'm Knight of the Tusking. Guess we could Reassembling Skeleton. I think I like that better than Wall of Mist. And if we're in green, like, do we even play a Druid of the Cowl? I don't think so. We already have double Gift of Paradise. I'm gonna take this skeleton. Okay, so there's a Bugler. What can Bugler get? Wall of Mist, Novice Knight, Skeleton, Wind Mage, Cavalry, double Salvager. Okay, I could be down for a Bugler. We can go pretty hard with like Bugler, Macabre Waltz, just getting value upon value. And could also just take another Take Vengeance though. The problem is this deck, like, we don't have card advantage yet. We have like a lot of board wipes. We just have to hope to not play against the mill deck, I guess. In before we play mill round 1. Yeah, I think I like the Bugler just to get a little bit of action going. And in this pack, there is a Shock. I think I'm doing that. There's another Salvager. That might be too many. There's a point where like we just have cards in like no cards in our graveyard and we just can't even use this. We could take Gearsmith Guardian if we do think we're going to be one with the machining. It does give us a way to win the game with like the Macabre Waltz and all that. There's also Rabid Bite, but I don't think we're going to be in green. I think this card is the highest upside. We do eventually need a way to win the game, and this kind of gives us that. We're really just looking for Manalith. It's so weird that it's so hard to find that card right now. I think we have like maybe 2 more packs to grab one. Trusty Pack Beast can literally only grab a Gearsmith Guardian. I'm not down for that. There's Abnormal Endurance. I do like that a lot with Salvagers. What else is it good with? Serpent, Gallant Cavalry, Bugler. There's also Fall Orchard. So Fall Orchard lets us play green. But at that point, we're just splashing green for fixing, which is... I don't recommend doing that. I've done that before. This should wheel, though. I'm going to take the Endurance, I think. Ooh, another Bugler. There's a skilled animator, but we still don't have... I'm going to take the Bugler. We can like chain Buglers, and that's our way to get card advantage. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a Manalith, as crazy as that is. Alright. Goodbye, One with the Machine. How do we win games? That is a really good question to ask. My answer is I don't really know. I'm gonna take the Daybreak Chaplain over the Pack Beast. It does get back Guardian. And you can hit it off Bugler, so we can kind of like set a loop going. Yeah, because like we don't need a Daybreak Chaplain when we are cleansing Novaing like 3 times. I'm still gonna take it though. It gives us something to do early. Wow, white was like the most open I've ever seen. That's like the 4th Make a Stand. You could take a Snapping Drake. Oh, Forsaken Sanctuary, definitely that. And Pegasus Courser. This deck got weird real fast. Like, I don't think I'm playing Wall of Mist. Novice Knight might not even be necessary, but Corsair's great. Could this be the deck for Knight of the Tusk? I'm not playing any of these cards, so maybe. Wow, more Make a Stands. I mean, if we can get 8 mana, we can Make a Stand and then Cleansing Nova. There's also Epicure. Do we have any ways to gain life? We don't. Alright. There's the Axe. Yeah, it could be good here. Alright, another Snapping Drake. Ooh, Naturalize. And an island. Alright, this deck ended up kind of weird. The fact that we saw no mana lifts, we got really cut on blue, and just white was absurdly open, is very interesting. We have good removal though. So there's at least that. What does this look like? 27? Can we just cut black? We can. We could just go straight blue-white Cleansing Nova. I think it's worth... So we have like pretty good... At least enough for a black splash, so we can at least play this card over maybe Knight of the Tusk. I would like to put in probably a Macabre Waltz. As weird of a card as that is to splash, it turns on our double Salvager of Secrets. Because basically what's going to happen is our deck is not very aggressive. We have like a bunch of 3-drops and that's about it. And then we're going to get to a point where we Cleansing Nova. And we want to be able to rebuild from that pretty quickly. So if you Cleansing Nova and then you like start doing Salvager of Secrets, get back Macabre Waltz, get back Salvager of Secrets, re-Cleansing Nova, you can just completely outvalue your opponent in the late game. And with these 3 lands, that gives us 24. So we have to cut 1 card. Probably Novice Knight. So we're splashing just those 2. Off of... Right now it is 2 black sources. Honestly, 2 black sources might be enough. I'm not going to play this until the very, very late game. Maybe we go to 3, but I don't think I can see myself going any higher. Sorry, Lich's Caress. Alright. This doesn't look horrible. Obviously, we didn't even get to try our dream of going off with this, but we'll do it soon. Because, like, this card plus Gearsmith Guardian is, like, it's not bad. So 6 and 6. We have, it gives us 8 blue sources and 8 white sources. What do we want more of? I think I want to make sure I hit double white on turn 5, because Cleansing Nova on turn 5 could be really relevant. And I guess 3 black sources is okay for the swamp. That looks like 2... Oh no, this is blue as well. And this is black-white. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blue sources. Yeah, I could see it. Let's run it. See you guys round 1. Oh, welcome to round 1. We're going first. And... this hand needs to draw a lot of stuff. But I don't think you're winning by mulliganing these hands. Like Macabre Waltz, we're not going to be casting for a long time. But that's okay. It's there to just let us win eventually. So if our opponent's kind of dirtily, this will get some value. I like playing against black. We just want to hit land drops. We could just keep hitting land drops, that'd be nice. Although, at the moment we have a 4-2 flyer with even Wind Mage with the axe equipped. It's not a bad gig. Graveyard Marshal. Okay. Oh, go. At least we can kill this guy with Take Vengeance. It'd be much worse if they played this after we killed something and they could start making zombies. Yep. Okay. Well, that only hits for 1. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Now I'm not too worried. Because we can just play the Wind Mage that blocks the Corsair. Or if we hit a land, do we play the Wind Mage or the Stag? I guess it depends on what our opponent does. Probably I just play... Oh. Do I even want the Bugler? What can the Bugler hit? I'm trying to decide. So if I play the Wind Mage and they kill it, that's pretty bad. What could they have to kill it? Oh, yeah. No, because I can't even block because they could just play Skeleton Archer. I'm going to play the Bugler this turn. Daybreak Chaplain. Perfect. So we're going to... The way we're going to win this game is this lady with the Marauder's Axe. 3/3 lifelink. Basically game over. So if we had a land, we can go Chaplain plus equip Axe. They missed. They missed with the Bugle Boy. Okay, Cleansing Nova is something to play towards. Let's attack with a Bugler. They'll never expect Swamp Skeleton Archer. Okay, so we can make a stand to kill the Bugler, but that's kind of short-sighted. I think I just like getting the 1/3 lifelink into play. As long as we can start gaining life, I'm happy with our position. And we just need to withstand until we can hit 5 lands. Okay. Yep, take 3. It's not an insanely fast clock. Yeah, that's okay to play as well. Okay, so now we have a land. I don't really want to commit much more. We can just like equip up Daybreak Chaplain and hope they don't kill it. Because we're trying to wait one more turn to Cleansing Nova. The question is, do I attack? What happens if I attack? They block here and here and I trade for a Daybreak Chaplain? No. I'm just gonna hold back. And pray they don't duress us. It looks like we're holding up Essence Scatter, which is unfortunate because that makes them not want to play a creature. Because they're winning on board so effectively. Okay. I feel like they have something like Make a Stand. How do we play around that? I don't think we do. We want them to use it because then we can Cleansing Nova. And we still gain life. Yeah, okay. That's really... Okay. If we hit a land... Yes. Alright. We're doing pretty good now. Destroy all creatures, please. I'm sure they feel silly now. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Make some Zambonis over there. I see what's happening. This costs 3. The old Rise from the Grave. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a slog fest. I'm down. Let's start playing quick. Alright, if you just want to make dude, that's cool with me. Ooh, we hit a land too? So we can start like getting in there with our 5/5. Because the sensor's tapped, right? Yeah. And I think I want to hold up Make a Stand in case they have something weird, like Take Vengeance. Make a 2/2 zombie. Yep. Forest. I did not expect that. Is there a Elder Dragon that's, what is this, junk colors? I think it was junk like way back in the day. Do I want to eat the zombie? Probably should not have attacked with this Guardian now that I think about it. What does our mana look like next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just take 2. Yeah, that attack was probably not advisable. How are they at 27? Oh, Dwarven Priest, right. Okay. Take vengeance. Well, feels silly now. What can we do? That could be good. I think we honestly just use that on the Graveyard Marshal right now, because they're just going to get so much value off of it over time. And then we're going to have to trade one of these creatures for the Poison Tip Archer. And then we can play these dudes. As soon as we hit a swamp, we can Macabre Waltz. So we want to keep non-swamp lands in hand. And then we can get back the 5/5. Okay. Fine. Discarding Macabre Waltz. Question is, do I want the Stag or the Cavalry? Probably Cavalry because we have the axe, and I don't think we're going to be attacking anytime soon. Okay. Oh, that's real good. They have no good blocks, really. We could swing. Yeah, I think actually this is the time to attack. I'm okay with them trading off. Because if they play a better creature, we can Essence Scatter it. Yeah, like that one. Trying to think, does that even do much? Yeah, we're just gonna Essence Scatter. We have the mana up. It is a 4/4. That makes our life hard. So I'm just gonna kill it. Ooh, that's a good draw. So what happens now? We swing with the Wind Mage. And the Poison and the Gearsmith? What does this look like? Then they can only block 1. Basically, I want to kill them before they kill us. And with Frilled Sea Serpent, we can kind of get frisky. Actually, what is an all-out attack? What happens if we do this? They can block here. And take 9, 10, 11. And this is whenever... Oh, this is when any creature dies? Okay, I don't want to swing with those then. Because they could trade off and hit us for damage. But I think I do like this attack. Because it's only either chump blocks or trading their best creature. Yeah. Okay. Play the Serpent. And I might trade the Serpent with a Poison Tip if they attack. I could also just let it through, because they're very close to dead now. Angel of the Dawn. Okay. Makes our blocks interesting, but not miserable. Okay. We can block with both of our dudes. Kill the Poison Tip. It does kill both of ours because of Death Touch. Because these are not that valuable against a 3/3 flyer. Okay, we'll do this. I don't have many effects that threaten us for this. We take 2 life. We fall to 5. Island. So we can make Frilled Sea Serpent unblockable. They double. So what happens if we swing out? If we, even just these 2 are lethal, we can force a chump with their with one of these. Let's see. How do we play this? We have to play the land if we want to make this unblockable, but I don't see a real need to do that. Keeping Aven Wind Mage back on defense seems dubious as well. If they double block Gearsmith Guardian, then they just take 8 and we have an unblockable dude here. I think probably just attacking is good. Right? So this is lethal on their own, so at the very least they have to chump. Yeah, let's do that. And depending on how they block, we can move the axe over to Sea Serpent and give it unblockable next turn. They only have 1 card in hand as well. Okay. Take 8, and we're dead to a pump spell, but I can't think of much. I'm gonna hold the land in hand as a bluff. Oh, actually that was a big mistake. Every time I try and do something lately, if they have Fell Spectre, now we're dead. Please don't kill me with Fell Spectre. That would be so sad. Or whatever the... Okay. I was gonna say. There's merits and what is it? Penalties for not playing the land there. I think the penalty of them being able to just go Fell Spectre kill you is a reason not to do what I just did. So don't do that. Anyway, they appear to be black-white aggro-ish, but like not super. Honestly, this card could be pretty good in the matchup. They didn't seem to have much ways to deal with it, and it just blocks everything they have. And in a game like this, where 2 players have like similar deck styles, you want to be the one that's just slightly bigger and slightly slower. For example, if you have a lot of 2/2s, that's really good if your opponent's playing like 6 mana plays. But if they're playing 3 mana 3/3s, the 3 mana 3/3s are going to win every time. So if our opponent's playing like a 5 mana 4/4, 3/7 is just real thick. And we can cut. Actually don't know if I want to cut anything. Maybe I do just keep it as is. This seems so good though. Probably not on the draw. Yeah, I'll put it in on the play. It's the dream hand. Got the Bugle Boy, Take Vengeance, Luminous Bonds. The Axe, which makes Bullish a Bugler kind of a relevant threat. And we hit our 3rd land on time. It's like Christmas over here, except it's really hot. It's like a really, really sweaty Christmas. Do I want to get the Axe down, or do I want to have black mana? I think I can play this turn 4. I'm going to get the Axe down now. Either way, we're going to be wasting mana. I think having this play is relevant. I really want to know what their green is for. Like, what do you splash? Oh, yeah, it's the Archer. I saw that last. What am I saying? I literally saw that. I don't know why I opened this, because it shows you Gravedigger. Whoa, that's some value. Okay. Alright. Picking up what you're putting down. I like the opponent's deck. Let's get this guy. Gravedigger. Get back. Oh, it's too much value. Okay. I mean, I am blocking. It's, again, a free attack for them. Am I blocking? They have Skeleton Archer. No, I want to see it. I haven't seen an Archer from them yet. Okay. I was going to say. So we can take Vengeance the Courser. So how aggressive do we want to get? We can equip the axe on the bugler and play Daybreak Chaplain. That seems pretty good. Because this is just gonna be, yeah. And then we're threatening to play a lifelinker. That seems pretty nice. And 4/3 vigilance is like nothing to be scoffed at. You can double block. Alright, I'll trade for the Pegasus. That lets them Gravedigger, but that's fine. Now we can play Chaplain. Basically, we just want to use their mana. Like, they can Gravedigger back a Pegasus. Meanwhile, we're going to be gaining a bunch of life off this guy. Regal Bloodlord. Okay. How do we deal with that? 2/4 flyer, whenever you gain life, make a thing. I didn't see that many ways for them to gain life. Yeah, not playing this tapped is maybe going to come back to haunt us. Because we would like to be able to go Cavalry, Take Vengeance or something. Cavalry equip. Because now we're looking at equip and swing is not great. We just trade for a bugler and then get it back with Gravedigger. I kind of like playing the 3/5. Passing. And like, even if they play a Dwarven Priest, they make a 1/1. But we don't see any repeatable life gain like Insolent Neonate. Oh, please attack. Yeah. And then play Gravedigger. Because we don't want to take Vengeance just to give them a juicy Gravedigger target. Gravedigger, come on. You know you're feeling it. Whoa, what? I did not expect that one. Interesting. What can you have here? Well, we're gonna equip the axe to the Daybreak Chaplain and swing. Like, if they kill this 1/3, that's fine. And we have the mana to then play Gallant Cavalry after this. And do I swing with a Gearsmith? I don't see why not. Okay. I'm a bit confused, to be honest. So Gallant Cavalry is pretty low value right now because they have a lot of like X3s or X4s. We can equip the axe to the cavalry, but then that makes this low value. So our options are take Vengeance the Regal Bloodlord. Then they just Gravedigger. I like playing the cavalry. Puts them under pressure. They just did nothing that whole turn? What? Do you have a board wipe in your hand too? If they have Cleansing Nova, that would be absurd. Okay, take Vengeance is fine. So with 7, this being 7th land, we're going to keep the rest of lands in our hand to play around Mind Rot. Oh, I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Gravedigger, back the Courser. Okay, now we can take Vengeance the Bloodlord. And the world is ours. Yep. Submerged Boneyard. So definitely killing this. We can even... We can Luminous Bonds the Militia Bugler. That's a bit sketchy. it plays around Mind Rot pretty well. And then they're... Okay. So we Luminous Bond this, we swing out. If they don't trade, they take 7 and they're almost dead. If they do trade, they still take 5 and fall to 9. And then we're insulated. Like right now, if they play Mind Rot, we lose our black sources. And what are we gonna Luminous Bonds a 1/3 flyer? Alright, we're getting super aggro. And I guess I want more white blue sources. It doesn't really matter. Swing out. Okay, they have 3 cards in hand, 4 cards, and we know one of them. Okay. I'm not sure what's in their hand. So the question is, do I want this equipped here or here? I think I like it equipped here. And we'll swing with both. And playing lands seems fine. Opponent doing nothing is great. Did they miss a land? Like, what's going on? Turn 8, they did play plains. Okay, they could be flooding. Take Vengeance, our chaplain. But they're at 6. Okay. Flood v Flood. Ooh, that's a good one. Are you chumping? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that chump block. There's no reason to play around Cleansing Nova. Because they could just easily Mind Rot us and kill us. And now they can't even play blockers. Okay. That was weird. Weird match. See you guys round 2. Alright, I'm sorry to say we actually lost a die roll for like the first time in our life. But this hand is real good, so I'm going to be keeping. They mulled a 5. I really feel like we win with our bad decks and lose with our excellent decks, and it's really disheartening. Like, this deck's not terrible. It has a nice curve, and somehow we picked up like a bunch of great removal. Oh no, are you stuck on 1 land? Oh no. Okay. Whew. We got a game out of it. I like cheering for them to mulligan to 5, but I do like playing Magic. I don't like just... I like winning game 1 and then playing Magic the rest of the rounds, as long as I win in the end. Gutter Snipe. Can't beat that card. Oh wait, yeah I can. What was I saying? Yeah, it seems like I always win with good decks, or bad decks, and lose with good decks. But as long as it, you know, on average, we're still winning, that's fine with me. So now we have unblockable flyer into double unblockable stag. Depending what they do, active treason. Given that they're doing that, I'm gonna play cavalry because it blocks better. That's like a pretty last ditch hope move right there. Yep. Not only does it block better, it also attacks for more damage. Okay. Let's swing out. Right click attack all LOL GG. Give you flying. Oop. And I like playing the stag, just end it, you know. This is actually a pretty good curve out. This deck ended up decent. I mean, when you get Pegasus Coursers like almost last pick. Okay, so they appear to be like the active treason sacrifice deck. Is there any particular sideboard I want against this? I could see just not wanting the black, because it is a bit slow. Like, and against an opponent with Gutter Snipe, I'd much rather have these walls than not. We will be on the... Nah. Deck's too good. They mulliganed. We're gonna keep. Question is, do we... Put on top, dude. Question is, do we Essence Scatter? Wait. Okay, now I don't know what's happening. I thought I knew what was going on over there with our opponent. Now I have no idea. They're playing an island? Given that we did not hit a land drop, I'm not going to hold up Essence Scatter. If we had hit a third land, then I could see doing this and trying to counter Gutter Snipe. Because as it is, we have no way to counter him. Bogart Brute. Okay. Island. So we can Luminous Bonds the 3/2. We can even Wind Mage and double block. Let's do that. So, or we could even just let it through and get some lifelink damage going. We're gonna Essence Scatter later on. Waiting could be not the best idea. And although this probably is just them bluffing, I still don't think it's worth trading off. There's the Gutter Boy. Oh man, are we gonna get it with Make a Stand? Honestly, I will trade Make a Stand to kill Gutter Snipe. That card freaks me out. Got him. It wasn't even a trick, really. Like, there's no way they're not blocking there. Oh. Mystic Archaeologist? Yo, how do we kill that? How do we kill this? I don't think we can. Oh no. Well, I think the best way to beat this card is just pressure them. And Bugler just hits for more damage. Yeah, because they're trying to attack. Bugler's great on defense and offense. Salvager of Secrets. Getting back Make a Stand? Okay. Swing out. Yeah, like if their play is land, spend your whole turn drawing 2. Yeah, that's cool with me. Take 3. Okay. Took it and I passed. And we hit a land. This is good. So we have no team pumps. I'm gonna swing out. They could also very easily have something like Bone to Ash or Essence Scatter. Okay, so what are the advantages and disadvantages of any of these plays? So we can just straight up tap out for Snapping Drake. I think I like doing that more than playing the Courser. And then they really get us if they have Bone to Ash specifically. We can just pass turn. I think I like just passing turn, because even if they have Bone to Ash, then if we just pass turn, then they draw no matter what. So given that case, I like doing the most mana efficient play. If they counter us, then they don't get to draw cards, and then we're in a pretty commanding position next turn. And if we do hit a land, then this lets us go Courser into Essence Scatter next turn. Okay. As long as they don't have like 3 shocks, we should be fine. Manolith? Oh no. Oh dear. We hit a land? We did hit a land. Kind of want to just Luminous Bonds the Bogart Brute. Not bad. Seems good. I don't want them attacking me. Okay. That's how you win a match. We're in the finals. Woo! See you guys there. Going first. Let's do it. I would really keep this hand on the draw. How do I feel about it on the play? We need a lot of lands. Let's keep. We can Explosive Apparatus, and we need one land to hit a Courser, and then we can activate Apparatus, and hopefully that can keep us around until we can Cavalry. I think it's worth the risk. Let's go, OP. They kept 7. I don't know if I like playing against an opponent with all 7. Oh, I don't know if I like playing against myself with all lands. Alright, let's do it. Okay. That's actually kind of one of the perfect draws if we weren't going to hit. Like, if it was a non-land. Because it plays around Essence Scatter if that's what they were doing. And if OP is a really dirtily deck, I still like keeping this. Okay. Alright. See it. You want to counter my 1/3 really threatening baby boy? Cancel. Okay. Fel Spectre. Whew. Hurts, man. It hurts. Getting my Sea Serpent though. There's the swamp. Alright. The cavalry. Equipping this up with the axe is actually pretty sick. Okay. That's good. That's pretty good. That's really good as well. It's very rare you see the Fel Spectre into Mind Rot GG situation. So I can threaten Apparatus, but it actually does the same amount of damage. So I think I just let them neonate. And now they can't. That was a snap block. I didn't know what I had. Let's see, what can we draw? Macabre Waltz. This is brutal. Glad we didn't mulligan. I think given the knowledge that I have, I probably won't be mulliganing very aggressively against this opponent. I would imagine one playing main deck Mind Rot Fel Spectre is playing more discard spells around. Yeah, let's swing. We have the axe equipped with the cavalry. That way if they like disperse or totally lost, they have to bounce the one that gets us value on the way down. Taking it all. Sweet. And we're playing our lands. They have Fel Spectre in play. I don't want them to like... Imagine if they play... Ooh, that's bad. Okay, their deck looks good. Our deck does not look good. Imagine if they just like... Let's say we keep the land in hand. They untap and just jam Fel Spectre. That's so bad for us. We don't need to take a risk like that. Millstone. Okay. Make a stand. I like that. For 4. Our deck is kind of oddly insulated against Millstone shenanigans. They're milling instead of gaining life. Interesting. They're only at 6. They must have Psychic Corrosion. Dwindle. Yeah, okay. Yep. That's a good one. Do you have Essence Scatter? I hope not, but you probably do. Yep. So no point attacking. Now we're under the lock. I still think it was weird for them to mill as opposed to Slurpy Slurp with the neonate. Encyclopedia now? Dude. Why is he black? Like, not it's a black creature, but it's like faded. That's weird. Boneyard. Yeah. Go. Now you slurp, right? They didn't even mill? No, they did mill. Okay. That seems weird. You're killing me faster with damage than you are with mill, right? Huh. Double. Yeah, you could be killing me so quickly right now. That's more lands. Go. You're still milling. That's so bizarre. No, they milled the waltz. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, I don't support this. We could be like dead right now. And there's still like many turns. See, this is why we... Aha! That's why we were playing our lands. Yeah. This isn't looking great. How many lands in a row have we drawn? This is the game we kept a 2-land starting hand, right? Okay, now we might be dead. I'm trying to think of what we can get. The fact that we're still alive though, like, stop milling us. It's not good. Oh my goodness. Ah. All right. Can we talk? Hang on. I like statistical anomalies because they're interesting. They milled all of our spells and we drew all of our lands. That's all I'm saying. I know, like, that's how randomness works, is like it's the same odds. Like, they just as easily could have milled lands and drawn us into spells. But it is funny when those things happen. I'm not even that worried about Psychic Corrosion, honestly. Like, I don't think... Yeah, we're just gonna run it back. As long as we don't draw just all lands, I think this deck's pretty nice. Alright, we're going first. We're gonna kill them before they can do anything. Yeah. This hand is fine against the Mind Rot deck. What we're hoping for is them to play a bunch of, like, neonates. Like that. Ooh, okay. So basically we're letting every creature resolve and we're just gonna kill everything. Unless they have a cancel. If they have cancel, that's bad news bears. Will I Cleansing Nova a 1-mana 0/3? If it's just that card. Probably. Gargoyle Sentinel. So if they counter it, that's really bad for us. I'm going all in on this Cleansing Nova. They're not an aggressive deck. Did they see this card? I don't think they saw it. Perfect. Perfect. No plays, no attacks, no nothing. Ba-boom! There's no Spell Pierce in this format. Go. Oh, we're just gonna casually... Actually, I think I'm gonna Pegasus Course or an Essence Scatter. Oh, never mind. That's not good. That's not good. Oh! Oh! Cleansing Nova kills that! Yeah. Get out of here. Do I want to play around Mind Rot? No, there's a huge incentive for us to have lands in play. If they Mind Rot, we can discard... I don't know, stuff. Fel Spectre. Okay, we can just discard planes. I'm pretty excited about that one. If we hit untapped land, that's ideal. Okay, perfect. Now we can go Cleansing Nova, killing artifacts and enchantments. Hit for 2. Obviously they just block, but you never know. Okay. We can counter Feature Fell Specters. If they go Mind Rot, that's tough. Oh, I see how it is. Even Wind Mage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So do we need to leave Mind Rot up? Or Essence Scatter up? Otherwise we can play these two guys. It's the same amount of power. And just getting a 4-mana dude in play I think is better. But I could see an argument for either one. You have more. Oh, I went too soon. Okay, okay, swinging out. Opponent's deck's pretty sick. Go and make a stand. Kills your Fell Spectre. And now I'm not that worried about. Like now we just have to race. Okay. Hit the Macabre Waltz. Axe Apparatus. They have 2 cards. Yep. Essence Scatter is not at its best against these opponents. Let's swing and then play our guy. I think we're winning the race, but it is very close. I have to just hope they drew all creatures and not a totally lost. Courser. Okay. Murder. If they were comfortable enough not to just snap off murder on the 3-2, then I'm scared. Okay. Stop milling our non-land cards. Stop. Okay, wait, they mill the land. Alright. Okay, we need to draw action of some sorts. Plains is not action, but, you know. You get flying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're at 2. I'm playing lands because we want to be able to go mage into Cleansing Nova. I really regret my decision to Cleansing Nova so early. Yeah, none of that. No blocks. They mill 2. Okay, if they cancel here, that's the dream. Please, don't leave me like this. Okay, alright. So now we know they have like a lot of Psychic Corrosions. Cleansing Nova. We could bring in Reassembling Skeleton, it's kind of funny against them. There is something to be said for not wanting these tapped lands and black spells against an opponent trying to mill us. But again, the odds are the same. And Macabre Waltz is pretty sick if they mill us. Yeah, no, it's too good. And I'm not setting in like defenders for spells that actually do stuff. So they kept. I have to keep this. Our deck has a lot of dead cards against the opponent, which is unfortunate. Okay. They didn't have one of the O3s. Ooh, Salvager. This card, I think I like it more than I should, but it's so good. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I like 2 of them. Because right now our hand does nothing against a turn 3 Psychic Corrosion. Although Psychic Corrosion makes these real good. Actually, that is an upside. Go. Yeah, actually, now we can get relevant spells back. Fell Spectre. Oh. Ah! That's too much. That's too much. Bugler, Symbiont. Okay. Alright, we got our horsey boy. And we have enough lands now. That's plenty of lands. That's we got what we need. Yeah, Boneyard. Yeah. Exclusion Mage. Okay. I don't like I think we might be dying here. They still have not milled a single spell. That's crazy. Yeah. Do I play Stag into Essence Scatter? No, I'm gonna play Wind Mage into Essence Scatter. Could be wrong. Essence Scatter, okay. Basically, we're waiting for them to mill Supreme Nova or whatever. Take two. Spectre, Tolarian Scholar. Yeah, that's fine. Snapping Drake. Well, now I thoroughly... No, I don't regret. So I can hit for 2. And... Starkron Stag does good work on defense. So they could have cancel. Which one of these creatures would I rather play next turn? I guess oddly enough against their deck I think this is less value. Because this can block the 1/3. And I actually am just going to take Vengeance the 2/2. Oh, I missed a point of damage, didn't I? Still no I guess my deck doesn't have that many spells. And probably they're just holding the second Psychic Corrosion. Yeah. Make a stand. Two. Play Snapping Drake. Murder. No murder. Okay. Cavalry Plains. We're only at 12 cards in deck. I'm not a huge fan of that. They're not doing anything though. Oh, we can hit for... Oh man, please murder mid-combat. Okay. How much does this hit for? This hits for 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're winning this race, to be honest. If we had hit like Cleansing Nova at like any point, I think we'd be okay. Take Vengeance. That gives us another way to trigger Aven Windmage. Yep. So we're at 11. That gives us 3 turns. We still have not hit it. That's absurd. Okay. Well, maybe we just draw it then. If we draw it exactly this turn. Nope. We're at 6. I don't think we're dead. We can double Luminous Bonds their guys. I mean, they have 1 card in hand. The problem is I think we have to draw it. At the very least, we're Luminous Bonding this. This just lets them chump block. And we'll do this on the 3/3. We can hit for 5, and then if they don't have a blocker and don't have a way to like kill our guy, we have lethal next turn. Maybe. It's really sketchy. Yep, gain 2. Okay, so we need them to like Somehow, no, they milled it. I think that was our only out, right? Because this is interesting. We're at 3 cards in hand. This really was the 4th card from bottom. They're at 9, and we can hit them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus Macabre Waltz. Oh, it's the only shot we got. We're gonna get back you. It doesn't matter. And you. And it's gonna trigger because we're milling out this turn. Let's just discard this. I can't even cast it. And we have nothing to take vengeance. Okay. All right, let's do it. Swing, right? 1, 2, 3. This is 5. This is 4. That is 9 damage. Okay, I was gonna say. I guess I attack with you as well. If they have murder, I can't imagine them having it. This is lethal if they have nothing. Woo! Yeah! I almost missed the Macabre Waltz at the last second. I almost missed playing this because I was like, oh, we are 1 short. Oh, man. That was a weird 3-0. I did not think we deserved to 3-0 with that deck, but we did. So, see you guys next time.